make a video here on digging water line and leaving a ledge for power. Just at an acreage here. Just digging over to that well there. Just kind of parachuted in on this job today. Another guy dug the rest of that ditch. Just made a couple sets here. On the outside there, the first two wide scoops there to give myself a guide. See a lot of guys that'll pull grade every scoop. Just curl your bucket and that's the fastest you're going to get a scoop. Try to get as much virgin ground in the bucket as possible. When you're pulling grade, you're kind of filling your bucket with half air. You want as much virgin ground in your bucket as possible. You have to have your water line so it doesn't freeze when you're driving on it. Minimum cover again. 2.7. There's quite a few boulders in here. Pin for the ledge for the power. This is about 4.5 feet, I think. This is a 210 Hitachi I'm digging with. Everything out, then it doesn't have to look pretty, and then finish it at the end. Just push the rocks to the back, so when you're backfilling, you don't put it on your pipe. left side, just on my hydraulics. You're sloping your ditch, always start tight to your tracks, push away from yourself. I always see guys sloping here, and then you come in, you have the roundness of the back, your heel of your bucket. It doesn't do a very good job. This way, that first push is kind of your guide, and then you just carry that on, almost like you did it with a B bucket. It just cuts off nice when you're pushing it away. Very much, but nobody has to be down there. They're just rolling out that 1-inch poly from the surface. Typically when I'm going for a scoop, I try to go right to that main pin, that first pin, this curl. I'm wrong. middle wedge, dirt in the middle, helps your machine stay out. The machine wants to try to come in straight into the middle. If you leave that wedge, it helps it stay wide. That makes sense. Swing as little as possible with still maintaining your meter separation for your spill. You see a lot of guys swinging 90 degrees, swinging way too far, but you have to when you're really deep and you have a whole bunch of material. So maybe swinging 45 degrees, not even. Close to grade before you slope, so you can slope all the way down to the bottom. Like if you at a meter, 3 feet of dirt in the bottom, and you're trying to slope, well then you're not